So we spoke a lot about your editing style and what makes it so unique. I do want to take a step back and look at the bigger theme, especially in Everything Everywhere. Beyond the captivating visuals and editing, the story is renowned for resonating with children of immigrant parents. How important was telling the story for you and the rest of the team?
I mean, I felt like I keep using the word burden. It's not a burden, but I felt this like intense, just desire, like the weight of what was one being said and who was saying it. And because I'm also a huge Michelle Yeoh fan, and this role felt so important for her, you know, as far as just like showing what she was capable of and what she wasn't allowed to show, as far as like Hollywood didn't give her the chance to show. And she took such a big swing and put herself so far out there into a place where like it could, I could see that it was like, and it seems terrifying, you know, how hard she went and how full out she went. She's like known as this glamorous actress, and she was playing this, you know, like no makeup laundromat owner. And so I knew it was a big risk that she was taking. And then Quan getting his like shot back in Hollywood, like that was huge, a huge weight that I had. And then Stephanie Hsu, like getting her shot, because you also go to set and they're all so nice. Jamie Lee Curtis, everybody's just they're just like so different than what you would expect like a Hollywood star to be. And then, you know, it's really Dan Kwan's like story of his family, of his parents. You know, his mom was a laundromat owner, and now owns some restaurants, and so the responsibility was huge, but it wasn't like we were reminding ourselves of that every day of like, this is important. It was unspoken amongst everyone on the set and the cast, Dan and Daniel and myself. It was just so obvious, you know? Mm-hmm. And I think the big takeaway for me was just like how it ended up hitting the world, you know? In such a more powerful way than I think even they thought. And I think coming off of what we were coming off of with COVID and Trump, like they wrote this movie as a response to Trump getting elected. Basically, Trump got elected and they were like, let's write this movie because this is like, we have to do something, and this is the only thing we know how to do. I'm totally putting words in their mouth, but that's the way I interpreted it, you know. So it's all, yeah, I mean, you know, it does sound presumptuous to say like that the intention in the movie was like to change the world and make it a better place, but that is literally what they were trying to do. And that's what I love about their work, is that's what they have high goals. They're like, let's save the world with a movie. Let's introduce empathy back into the public conversation with a film. And so when that's the way that they're talking, and that's the kind of film they write, every day when you're working, that's the goal, right? Like, how can I engender empathy through editing? I don't know, but like that's what I was trying to do.